Hello students, I'm your Nandini ma'am. Today I'm going to read you a story, Wood Smuggling. One day, Tenali Raman said to the king Krishnadeva Raya, Your Majesty, tonight is a full moon night. Let us go and enjoy horse riding. Yes, Tenali, why not? Said the king. That night, the king, the prime minister, Tenali Raman and some guards left to enjoy a full moon night. A cool breeze was blowing slowly. The king was enjoying himself. Tenali Raman said, Your Majesty, the forest looks very beautiful on a moonlit night. If you permit, we can proceed to the forest to see the beauty of nature. The king agreed, and the group proceeded towards the forest. All the plants and trees seemed to be draped in a silver silk cloth. They were looking magnificent as the full moon shed its light all around. The king relaxed and enjoyed the pleasures of the sights of nature. Just then, he heard the voices of some people. Who is here in the forest so late in the night? The king asked. No one answered the question asked by the king. They then saw a row of bullock carts coming down the path. Some people were driving the carts. The carts were loaded with timber. The king saw them and asked, What is this? Where are you taking these logs of wood? One of the bullock cart drivers got down. He approached the king and said, Your Majesty, we have got these logs of wood by cutting the trees. These belong to Seth Dhirumal. We are taking these logs to the river. We will put the logs into the boats. Those boats will take the logs to the capital city of our neighboring kingdom. There, Seth Thirumal will sell these logs at twice the price to our neighbors. The king became furious to hear all this. He said, Call Seth Thirumal at once. He cannot carry on this illegal task anymore. He is smuggling wood. The bullock cart driver said, Your Majesty, if you go down to the bank of the river, you will find Seth Thirumal. The king became very angry. He rode quickly to the bank of the river along with his group. Seth Thirumal was standing there with some men. He was waiting with a boatman for the bullock carts to arrive. When Seth Thirumal saw the king and his men approaching him, he became nervous. The king said, Seth Thirumal, we have come to know all about your wood smuggling. You will surely punish for such an illegal act. Then the king turned to his prime minister and said, Ask your men to inquire into the matter and get all the details. This man must be punished severely for his act. Hearing the king's words, Tenali intervened and said, Your Majesty, I think the person who helps Seth Virumal must also be punished. Surely, his helper should be equally punished. Tell me his name, Tenali. Tenali Raman said, Your Majesty, Seth Thirumal's assistant is our own honorable Prime Minister. He is the one who gave him the permission to carry out this plan. And for overlooking smuggling, Seth Thirumal pays him 500 gold coins. Is this true? The king asked in anger, turning towards the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister stood shamefaced. He started sweating and could barely speak. Then the king said, Shame on you! You hold a prestigious position in our kingdom, but you are taking bribes. Your conduct should be such that you can set a good example for others, but you have cheated our kingdom. Thereby, I dismiss you from the job. The guards took Seth Virumal and the Prime Minister in custody. Then Tenali Raman said, Your Majesty, I lied to you about enjoying the full moon night. Actually, I had no proof to prove what was going on. So I brought you here to see for yourself what was going on. Sorry, for I have troubled you. The king smiled and said, No, Tenali, it was no trouble at all. In fact, it was such an enjoyable night that I shall never forget. Thank you all.